Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So if you are new around here, hello, my name is Sam and it's lovely to meet you. If you're not new around here, hello and welcome back. If you haven't already guessed by the thumbnail, today we're going to be taking a look at both of the new Ace Beaute Aura palette and Envy palette. Then I'll pick which one I'm going to do today, but you will see two looks. I'm just doing one today and one tomorrow. But yeah, we're going to dive straight into this and let's have a look. If you are new around here, please hit like, please hit subscribe and please turn that notification bell on so you don't miss any of my future uploads. So check out the Bugs Bunny look I'm going for today. How cool. So let's have a look at both of these palettes. As I said, I ordered these when they launched. I think it was mid-December. Royal Mail in England has been horrific with them striking and stuff, so they got a little bit waylaid. Then it was Christmas, so yeah, this is the Envy palette and the packaging on this is absolutely stunning. I haven't tried this brand before, so we're just gonna, you know, hopefully like it. Just take out that inner portion, and this is the colour story. When I first looked at this one definitely spoke to my soul. Absolutely, it's beautiful. It is really beautiful. I love like these murky grungy greens. I love the fact that you have like dark shimmers but light shimmers as well. You have like really dark down here and it goes to really light up here. This is a beautiful, well curated colour story. Yeah, so this is the Envy palette. Let's have a look at the Aura. I don't know if I've even opened these yet, looked at them myself to be quite honest, so I'm not too sure if they've even, I think I might have. Yeah, like I said, never tried Ace Beaute before. Again, it's just like the purple. It's just stunning packaging, really is. But then I love this one as well. Again, it's got such a mix of shimmers. You still have got your grungy greens in here, and you've also got your pops of purple. Looking at them next to each other now, which one do I prefer? Oh, I don't know. That is a difficult one. I think it would still be this one. I think Envy would be my favourite, but I don't know. I might try them on the eyes and I might prefer this one. But I think for today, since I'm wearing a green top, we are going to dive straight in and get into Envy. I'm going to swatch this palette for you now and pop those swatches up and you can have a look before we start getting into the eyeshadow look. So I prime my eyes using my Revlon Candid base. You would have seen the swatches before I've even touched the palette. I've just dropped the palette. I'm just going to take off the mirror. Oh, so satisfying. And we are going to dive into, shall I keep it all green? Or shall we put that pop of blue in as well? Oh, I don't know. Okay, we're going to start with the shade Covet. If I say these shade names wrong, please don't come for me. I'm going to do one eye off camera and one eye on camera just because, yeah, let's tap this off because I'm not too sure how pigmented these are going to be. Yeah, just because Instagram has really taken a back seat at the minute. Ooh, that looks like bluey in the pan, but it kind of shows up a bit green. Yeah, so I thought I would, you know, dive back in and give YouTube a bit of not sorry, YouTube, Instagram a bit of a video as well. So I think that's what I'm gonna do today. I've got to say that it doesn't really look like the shade in the pan. Look how dark that is to how kind of light it is on my eye. I ain't mad at it, but it's definitely more blue leaning. Whether it showed up blue leaning on the swatches, I'm not too sure. I'm just going to pack this on to the outer portion of my eye, and we're going to go from obviously dark to light. It is a beautiful colour though, I've got to admit, it's definitely beautiful. It's giving me like tropical vibes. This palette gives me tropical vibes, to be honest. Start tickling those edges a little bit. I've just took it slightly above the crease, and then I think I'm going to go in with that Crave shade now that I've done that. I think, I don't really know, I'm kind of winging it as we just, you know, go along. If I can find my brush. Do I go into the Crave shade, or do I try and keep it more green? And I've put that blue down. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go into the shade Envy up here. Just winging it now. I'm just gonna start to meet that up with that shade there. Probably not blend it together as it might look a little bit muddy. But I'm just gonna start to stamp it on. Well, that's a beautiful khaki. Getting a little bit of kickback. I'm just stamping this shade on to begin with, and then I'll start to blend it out ever so slightly on those edges. Try and use as many shades as I can for you guys today. Who knows, it might end up looking an absolute mess, but then it might also end up looking super cool. So now that I've packed that on, I haven't fully blended it in just because I don't want it to go too muddy together. I'm gonna go in with, to blend this out, do I go in with that shade Crave? I really want to use that Crave shade, that beautiful blue up here. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. There isn't really like a really light matte in here, like to blend out. I guess you've only really got like this like yellowy greeny colour up here. This might be too dark, but we're just gonna stamp it on anyway. And this is going to go on in small circular motions just to blend out the edges. So I'm not going to make this colour too impactful, but I think this colour, like it's like a bluey purple, all over the lid will look insane. Just going to like pack it onto there, and then we're going to leave it there for now. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to take the shade Gill, and we're just going to use that all over the top to kind of blend everything out, hopefully. Even that like blue shade. Let's take it around the edges, hoping that this one is light enough to kind of blend everything out, but I really don't think that it will be. I might just take a clean fluffy brush on the outside of here. But I'm just going in very lightly on the inner portion of my eye. Yeah, I think I'm going to go in and get a clean fluffy brush. This is just a Beaute brush. And I'm just going to start to tickle those edges out here ever so slightly, because I really want to blend that kind of blue out. And then I think I'm going to go back through the shades to obviously re-intensify the pigment and everything, make sure everything's blended out how I want it. But yeah, looking good so far. This seems to be blending out nicely, but I don't know whether that first green, that Envy, has kind of disappeared. And that like blue shade, are they like disappearing as I'm blending? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go back through the shades and work on that blend. It's a beauty. It does blend out beautifully, but I'm just wondering whether it's kind of blended out a little bit too much. I don't know, we'll see. So I actually ended up doing my other eye off of camera on Instagram, just because it is a new palette and I kind of wanted to make sure that I was using it right for how I would use a palette. And I've got to say, with the matte, I am very, very impressed. These blend together like so beautifully and so effortlessly. I thought that they were blending away, so I did have to like repack them on. But once I got them to kind of like where I wanted them, like honestly, they are, you don't need to go in with a heavy hand because they do blend so easily. I think I was going in too heavy, so that's why on this eye I kind of just took it back and went very, very lightly, and I found that it didn't blend away as much as when it did on that eye. So yeah, definitely if you're using Ace Beaute, they blend seamlessly and effortlessly. So now we're going to go in and put some NYX glitter glue on the eye, as I always do, and yeah, we're going to apply some shimmer to the lid. I would have been happy, more than happy, to leave this as an all matte look, and I'm not an all matte person, to be honest with you. So yeah, that kind of surprised me when I was like, I could have just blended this blue all across the eye and I would have been very happy. So I'm just gonna say that because, like I say, it just looks like an ocean of like fairy goodness. I don't know how else to describe it, like a swampy ocean. I don't know I'm not very good, oops, at describing shadows, but yeah, it is by far one of the best bluey green palettes I have tried at the moment. So let's apply some shimmer. I don't really know which way I'm going to go with this. I feel like I want to keep it quite light just because this is quite dark, so I kind of think I want to stick maybe with these three across here. So I think I'm going to go into the shade Vibes first. See how well this picks up on my Refa 28. Good, great, beautiful. It's a little bit too much there. Oh, wow, that is popping. Oh wow, that's beautiful. I'm just going to keep this right to the sort of edge. Yeah, oh, wow, that's beautiful. I love a green shimmer. Speaks to me. I'm going to flip my brush over now and we're going to go in with the shade Illusion, which I think is a duochrome. Is there a duochrome in this palette, or is it Phantasm? I don't really know. Stick this right next to that green. Oh, it's like a, oh, it's just like an, oh, it feels like I'm dipping into the ocean right now. It feels like I need to be on holiday using this palette. Okay. I love mixing my shimmers together, and I'm going to Sigma switch that because I've used both sides. And then we're going to go into that beautiful, I feel like it's going to be a duochrome. It's stunning. It looks like purpley. It feels a bit more softer than the other ones, and this one's going to go right in that inner portion. I probably will just end up putting this on my inner corner as well. Oh wow, that is sparkly as hell. And I had a little bit of fallout from that one, so I don't know if it's like a different formula. Wow, I am impressed. I am impressed. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera now, make sure that all my shimmers are blended together, do the other eye, put on some mascara. I don't think I'm going to do lashes today, although I might change my mind, and then we'll come back with the, I'm going to put a lip on as well, and come back with the finished look. So we are back with the completed look. Please, as always, let me know down below what you think. I'll get into like my first impressions and stuff with the palettes once I've completed my look of the second one. Just to round up this part of the video, I went in with in the waterline with the P. Louise base in Limelight. Couldn't even think then. I went in with Christie lipstick from Pat McGrath and topped it off with the Aphrodisiac lip gloss. The lashes that I ended up using were from a company called Bamilash. They were off of TikTok. I actually cut this one a little bit too short, so they look a little bit odd, but you know, it's fine. And yeah, let's dive in to using the Aura palette. Right, so let's dive in to the next palette. We are going to be using the Aura palette from Beaute today. I love these little sayings. I don't know what the other one said. It's actually currently behind me, so I don't know. But like this says, you are beautiful. Cute, isn't it? Right, prime my eyes with P. Louise today. I think I might do like a halo eye. Let's take the sticky off. Oh, love it. Right, so I think I'm going to start off with this like beautiful, in fact, let's insert swatches for you now. So now that you've seen the swatches, I of course haven't swatched the palette yet. I've got to say, when I swatched Envy palette yesterday, I was like, oh my god, this is so swap. What is going on with me today? So buttery soft. The mattes were incredible, and it didn't swatch the best. I don't know if you can tell, like, well, if you can tell, like, on my swatches, I'm not very good at swatching anyway, but it didn't swatch the best. But you guys saw how it performed, and I was really happy. And we know today that obviously a lighter hand with the matte shades is definitely better. I'm going to start off with the shade Chi, which is kind of lovely burgundy raspberry red. And I think, as I said, I think I'm going to do, oh, that's pigmented. Okay, I'm going to do a halo eye today, I think. She says, and then I change my mind, and I'm like, oh, do I do a halo eye, or do I go all over, and then smoke it out? It'd be interesting to see how these shimmers pick up, like with a base on them. Shall we go all over? Let's go all over. Just because I want to see like how the shimmers perform under like a dark base, if it kind of changes. So yeah, I'm just going to pack this colour now all over my lid. Like, it can be as messy as you want at the moment. It doesn't really matter. Trying to keep it to the shape of my eye though, so it's not too like, you know, wild and crazy. That is a beautiful, oh, it's just such a beautiful colour, like a wine red, I would say. Oh, it's beautiful. Just packing it all on, all over the lid. I think I'm going to start to blend it out. That's stunning. Is that not a stunning shade? Tell me that's not stunning. I'm just going to start like tickling those edges now, ever so lightly. Just to start the blending process. I was so convinced I was going to do a halo eye today, and things just don't work out as you planned, but I think until you put like a shadow on your eye, then you probably get like a idea. Okay, that's blending out. That's blending out so nicely. So I'm going to take now a small, like just a Refa 13. I'm just going to clean that up. In fact, I have a new one that I got from Black Friday. I was going to do like a Black Friday haul. I didn't get like a lot of that, but I thought, should I do a haul of what I got for Black Friday? And then I thought, people are going to be like really interested in that now. But I wanted to do one because the things that I picked up, especially the eyeshadow palettes, that's my rabbit by the way, like the eyeshadow palettes, I'm going to definitely do like videos on those. So I definitely wanted to yeah, to show you what I got. So I'm just doing small circular motions. I don't want to make this like too dramatic, she says. I kind of want to see how far we can smoke this out actually. So we'll just start to like bring it up ever so slightly. Just keep on. Oh, it's blending out like so nicely. Oh my god, I actually really like this. I've literally used like one shade. I'm really sorry that I've only used one shade, guys. I just really like how that's just blending out. That's just so pretty. Then I'm going to go in with a clean fluffy brush. This was the like the Sigma double ended one, so I'm just going to use the other side and then just start to blend out those top edges. Obviously I haven't even dipped into like no extra product, like literally this is just the product that I used from that first shade. Holy macaroni, that is, wow. I'm gonna go and match up the other eye now. I am super sorry that I've only used one shade. Oh god, that's terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna go and match up the other eye, but this has just gone on awesome. So now that they are even, I just can't believe that's just one shade, like, and it blended out like literally so effortlessly. I feel really bad that I've only used one shade though, so I thought maybe we could go underneath with the Soul shade. These two look very, very similar. I'm not too sure in the swatches if they looked any different. But yeah, let's try and go in with this Soul shade. Sorry, my door just went and my last parcel from Black Friday just come. This has been a nightmare. Oh my god, I'm not going to obviously open it. I am now definitely going to do a video. We have had a right nightmare with that parcel, but it is here and yeah, so watch out for that video. If you don't subscribe already, definitely subscribe because I'm excited now. Okay, so let's get back into the palette. Yeah, let's go underneath the eye with that sort of beautiful purpley shade. I'm not too sure how this is gonna show. Oh, it's showing quite nice. I will say this like cheese shade when it first went on definitely pulled like more purple. I know the owners of this brand are of a different skin tone to obviously what I am, so obviously it's always going to look different on different skin tones, so I don't mind if it doesn't show up. Oh, I've got purple on my face. But then when I packed it on the second time, that is when it literally looked like the shade in the pan. Obviously if I put it on and it come out green, then that would be a bit of a problem, but no, I know some people like don't really like that when like the shades come out like obviously if it's so different, but like to me it doesn't matter, because you know, if you're a different skin tone to the like owners of the company or whatever, then you know the chances are their models and stuff have probably been their type of skin tone, or if they've tried it themselves, obviously indie brands and stuff, they normally just like test it themselves. So yeah, it doesn't bother me. But when I packed it on, like now, it definitely looks like that. It didn't look like that when I first applied it. So give it a chance, like, obviously. Yeah, that purple's shown up really, really nicely. Not too sure how much of the camera that is picking up. But let's get in and stick some glitter glue on and just put some shimmer on. I really don't know what shimmer I'm going to go with. I really want to use this Moonlight shade in the inner corner. I think I might start out with Gleam and then go into a bit of Halo, I think she says. Who knows? Could change my minds. It's one of those days, I think, where I'm just going to keep changing my mind. I need to like really wash my makeup brushes as well. It's just like a job that's on my to-do list. I thought tomorrow I'm going to do a video, I think, like getting ready for New Year's Eve. A lot of people, like, I know don't go out and stuff like that, so it doesn't have to be like New Year's Eve makeup, if you know what I mean. I'm going to try and do something a little bit more glam, I think. I have something in mind. I have a palette in mind that I actually want to use. So yeah, and then I thought what would be really cool is kind of setting myself maybe 5, I think, like New Year's resolutions. Yeah, I don't know, like obviously like that are linked to like YouTube and my channel, not like my personal life and stuff. I don't know, does that seem like something that you'd all be interested in watching? Because it's something I'm interested in doing. And then the video on Sunday should be the what I got in the Boxing Day sale. So we're going to start out with the shade Gleam, which is like this beautiful like pinky purpley colour. See how well it picks up on a brush. I think I'm just gonna, wow, I was really hoping like the base of this would like make it pop. I was right. People would be like, why are you putting like a blue, like a purple that's already on top of a purple? But honestly, sometimes, guys, a dark base can just, it can just do wonders. People are like, isn't that just a whole waste of time? But no, so if I'd have just put that on top of my normal skin tone, it probably wouldn't have popped that much. Trust me, a dark base does something to my very soul. So yeah, pat that all on the outer corner, and then I'm going to flip my brush over and I'm going to go into that shade Halo, which I think would be beautiful for a halo eye. Oh, that's got like a greeny shift to it. Wow, that's beautiful. Ooh, that's different. Just going to blend those two in together. Go and match up my other eye. And then we'll do the inner corner together. And then I'll go and do the rest of my makeup. But yeah, I'm really, really loving that. Really loving it. So now that they're all matching, I'm gonna use this shade, for the inner corner, which is called Moonlight. And yeah, this is, I'm gonna spray this because I don't know whether I'll get any fallout. I've just sprayed the whole of my mirror. Let's do this side first. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Like so pretty. Like, these palettes, I think. Now, like I said, I have used these obviously in December, but I won't, because I couldn't rank them just because, well, that video was obviously already done, and what was I going to say? That video was already done, and I haven't like given them their shot. So obviously I want to make sure I use them like 2 or 3 times. I know a couple of them in that video I'd only use once. So it's just because probably either didn't like them or they just didn't speak to me. But yeah, so I'm going to go away now, do the rest of my base makeup. I am really happy. Look at that inner corner highlight. That is absolutely stunning. That could be one of my favourite inner corners. Yeah, and then we'll come back with the completed look. So this is the finished look. Please let me know down below which one has been your favourite from yesterday's look and today's look. To finish this, to finish this off, I haven't even used full lashes today. I just used the Huda Beauty Legit lashes, the like little sample one that I got. I'm really liking that. I actually think I'm going to go and pick up the full version. We're going to tear it a little bit. That's mousse in my hair that hasn't dissolved yet, I think. Could be, who knows. Yeah, I just use like the She Glam liner in my waterline. This is like a really nice, I think it's supposed to be like the Kaleidos one. It's supposed to be super shifty, it's not really, but sometimes it does show up more purple in the waterline. It's nice, I like it. And it was like £2, so bargain. What else? Lips. For lips today, I used my Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude, as we all know, it's one of my faves. And I used this Morphe lipstick. I got this lip kit for Christmas. This is in the shade Main Squeeze, which I thought was going to be a little bit too dark, but it doesn't show up that dark. And it came as like a lip gloss as well. So yeah, that is what I used on my lips. I probably won't link everything down below just because I used different makeup yesterday to today. So yeah, if I do like, I don't know, 3 looks 1 palette with these palettes, I'll try and use like the same makeup. If I do manage to link it all down below, then go me, yay, points. So this is the palette that I used yesterday, which I thought was going to be my favourite, but I don't know, this has won me over. Like, I'm really impressed with the look that I created today. I think I love them both. A new brand to me, never tried them before. Customer service is amazing. Shipping takes a while, but you don't mind so much when you're getting great palettes. These are definitely going to be staples in my collection. I can just tell they're absolutely beautiful. If you're happy for me to do 3 looks 1 palette with each of these, then please let me know. Let me know down below what you want me to, what you'd like to see. Obviously, I have some palettes I bought for Black Friday, which I will do a video on, and then they'll be probably the palettes that I use in January. But you'll see why when I do like my New Year's resolution video. Yeah, I think that is everything, and I'm really hoping that is mousse in my hair and not like, I did wash my hair last night. Is it a bit of dandruff? Who knows? I can't see. Oh yeah, I can. It could be hairspray, could be a bit of fluff, could be a bit baby sick, who really knows. No, it's not. So yeah, I will see you all in the next one. I hope that you enjoyed these, and I really enjoyed playing with these, so I'll see you all soon. Bye.